They're 1-2, and they could easily be 3-0. One of those games was the Orlando game on the last second shot.
Nerlens Noel. And Nerlens Noel, Jim, has actually revitalized his career a little bit in New York.
And he's playing very well in a Knicks uniform, as you mentioned.
Towns off the feed from Beasley, follows his own miss. And Cat able to get the second chance bucket to Daniels. Trying to get it back to Cat. Edwards tried to save it for the Wolves, and it's RJ Barrett off to the races for the dunk. Barrett's starting to play some pretty good basketball for New York. 17.5 points per game for the second-year player out of Duke. McDaniels three.
And then having to switch gears and guard James Harden, and now he's guarding Julius Randle.
Randle straightaway three, and he's able to get it to go. The Knicks go back in front. Out in the health and safety protocols, although, Jim, he was upgraded to questionable earlier today, which means he is getting close to a return. Towns three, answers right back.
Drafted in 2014. He was at Kentucky a year before Towns got there. All these guys are one-and-dones, so they don't play with each other.
Driving a make there by Elfrid Payton, and we're going to work out all day. And it has certainly paid dividends for him in going to his first ever All-Star game a couple of weeks ago as Payton, and now the Wolves give it up again.
The New York Knicks, they flood the paint, and they don't allow you to attack their paint, and that's what Minnesota's trying to do themselves. And he's made his career undoing just that, and the Knicks have responded. The Knicks have not been better offensively really at all as Ant gets that tough shot to go.
Bullock, and Reggie Bullock. Towns fading away on one leg as the shot clock expires. Noel comes up with the board. McLaughlin, little floater for J-Mac, rattles in.
Just wasn't great spacing on the floor.
We've seen that way too many times by the Wolves. And then Randle, corner three. You give him a corner three that open, it's going to be lights out. Emmanuel Quickly, who's had a fantastic rookie year for New York, has really come on in March, gives it up for Randle, who...
The Fox box is pretty cool, and...
It's not a Fox box.
The belly
it's a belly box.
The belly box. The belly box. Oh, the belly bar. Sorry.
Jalen Noel unable to connect.
Bar.
They kick it out to Barrett for the three-pointer, and that is good. Third triple of the game for New York. Was the runner-up in the dunk contest a couple of weeks ago, All-Star Weekend. Alec Burks drills a three.
Numbers were not there. The defensive effectiveness was not there, except when Butler was here. Minnesota was a pretty good defensive team that one season. McDaniels knocks that one down.
Without
it just wasn't elite like it was in Chicago,
right,
and like it is here in New York now.
Towns dishes it for McDaniels, and McDaniels knocks down another three.
He needs to sprint out to the perimeter and give Carl someone else to be a cutter to the basket that can finish.
By the way, during that timeout, they changed one of Alec Burks' buckets from a 2 to a 3.
No doubt. I mean, the pumped-in energy is fine, but to get the real thing is better.
Towns goes the three-point try and gives it up to Beasley. Timberwolves have the deficit back to 10. Corner three by Barrett. Towns nearly has a double-double in the opening half. That was his 10th rebound. McDaniels, and Jaden McDaniels has 4 triples. That matches.
Players feel like the pro game is easier for them to acclimate to, and I think that's the case for Jaden McDaniels.
Randle being pestered by McDaniels, able to get it to go anyway.
3 when holding their opponent to under 100.
McDaniels only had 6 points in the first meeting. Anthony Edwards, an open look at the rack, and the two-hand stuff for Ant.
You know, he played pretty good. Like, I love the 10 rebounds that he had against the Brooklyn Nets, and I think one of the things that Karl Anthony Towns said that was very interesting is Ant gets that one to go. Beautiful handoff action onto the Kumpo. Be able to take it off the glass and be a one-man fast break, and instead of playing against set defenses, RJ Barrett, beautiful job changing speeds there, Dave.
Wolves have mounted this comeback, Jim, without a single point by Karl Anthony Towns in the second quarter. Rubio drills a three. It's a 1-point game. I don't know why I gave Marnie billing over you on that one, but Marnie deserves some billing as well. Bullock with the three to start this third quarter. Towns has it poked away. McDaniels for Anthony Edwards, and career make number 101 from downtown.
He did, and it was really all about Anthony Edwards and Jade McDaniels and Ricky Rubio.
And I feel pretty good that Karl-Anthony Towns, as Randall hits the fadeaway. Payton not a good three-point shooter, 24.3%. Malik Beasley on the other hand.
Well, Ant just got lost right there. He thought Ricky was going to switch with him. They just got confused.
And then Rubio has it swatted away. Randall hurries it up the court, and Julius Randle pushes the Knicks lead back up to 6.
The luck involved with shot variance and the New York Knicks definitely, comes into play as Karl-Anthony Towns sprints down the middle of the floor and gets paid off there.
Nice find to Beasley, but Bees couldn't get it to go. Randall dumps it off, and the Knicks have pushed the lead back to 8. McLaughlin was unable to catch up to Payton there, and Elfrid Payton's having a scoring explosion.
Into Jalen Noel.
Third foul of the game on Randall. Towns off the broken floor situation, able to get a dunk.
A little big man.
Randall.
Tibbs is not taking R.J. Barrett and Julius Randle off the floor. These guys have been playing big minutes in this game. Again, playing in isolation is what Julius Randle loves to do.
Nice contest by Naz Reid. It doesn't matter. Barrett.
R.J. Barrett has been so good in this game.
Starters have scored 67 of the 80. That means you haven't gotten much off the bench here tonight. Unfortunately for the Wolves, the starters are back on for Minnesota.
One thing that's evident for Tibbs and his Knicks team is Jade McDaniels throws that down.
Skies. Anthony Edwards, great anticipation, and Edwards fouled from behind. A chance for an Ant one. Gives it up for Noel. Back to Towns. He'll fire the three, and he'll hit it.
Wow. Good two-man game that time with Jalen Noel.
This is there. Offensive rebound by New York, though, and then Edwards sniffs out a steal. Ants have compound eyes. He saw that all the way.
Teams in the NBA by doing just that.
Towns inside on the catch. Wanted some contact, but he'll take the bucket. Randall. And Julius Randle was part of it too, because he came up big for New York and down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
Make a play, and now his team's got a two-possession game.
Towns finds McDaniels. No. Tapped back up and in by Edwards.
Unbelievable. Minnesota's got to watch out for defense in 3 seconds. Unbelievable shot there by Julius Randle. Anthony Edwards' hands here and running pick-and-roll game with Karl-Anthony Towns.
And Edwards gets another one to roll in.
During the free throw opportunity.
Edwards on the attack. Edwards with a finish.
Just trying to prevent the catch to Julius Randle. Make someone else beat you.
Towns came up with a piece. Gibson gets it to roll in. Edwards finds Beasley for three, and the lead, and the Wolves are in front for the first time since it was 10. Clock is off. Randle at the free throw line. No.
Good rebound.
Towns comes up with it and then gives it right back up.
What is Karl doing?
We're going to try to score quickly. Barrett with time winding down. No, and the Timberwolves escape the Knicks.
They really did.